Right guys, hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Ashley, I'm your real estate COO, and on today's episode, I've got a bit of a treat for you, okay? I've got Shanti, who's one of our brokers here at the company I work for, GTA Properties. Now, Shanti has been with us, or with GTA Properties, since the very start. So I thought, you know what, let's get her on, let's ask some questions. I know you guys have been asking me lots of questions about starting out, what do you need to do, how's a life like being a broker? So we're going to have some authentic questions answered by Shanti today. So welcome, Shanti.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Good. She's my first guest on my show. So first of all, tell everybody a bit about yourself, where you've come from, how long you've been in Dubai. Break it down.
So my name's Shanti. I've been in Dubai for around nearly 3 years now. Come from Somerset in the UK Southwest. Middle of nowhere, literally come from a countryside, fields, farms. And yeah, it's been a whirlwind coming to Dubai, but yeah, I've really found myself recently, and it's an incredible opportunity and I love it.
Good. And so tell everybody how you came about GTA, so how GTA came about and how you got here.
Cool.
Tell me about your journey.
So I initially was working for an interior design company it was like around a year and a half. Met Alex Fegan, the CEO of the company, through a friend. You know, everyone's super friendly in the country. So met through a friend, was gonna do the interior design for GTA, for the office.
Really?
And then ended up leaving my other company because all of these things, and then ended up leaving, and I think it was on like a Thursday, I left the company. On Monday I started at GTA. Wow. I was just quick with it, wanted to get straight into it. We had literally, it was the first day that GTA had opened their office here in Concord Tower, and yeah, it was
See, I never knew that you were going to be the interior designer.
Yeah.
That's something I've learned today. I never knew this. So, okay, very interesting. And actually, Shanti is helping our CEO with his new home.
Yes.
Aren't you? So she's still dabbling in it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's nice to be able to get my creative side out in that sense, and definitely goes hand in hand with property. So it's an incredible experience.
Nice. Sure. Okay, so tell us about, you started fresh to real estate, no experience. Yeah. Tell us about that. How was it for you?
God, it was nerve-wracking. I mean, on my first call, when I did my first cold call, I did it with Alex. We were sat in a room, and honestly, after, my body, anyone that knows me, I'm an emotional girl, and literally tears were nearly flowing. But I got a listing on my first ever call. So it was just like, I got that initial win, and it felt fucking amazing.
And so tell us, because I've done a video on this, where did you start? Did you start in leasing? Did you start in sales? What was your journey?
I started in leasing. I definitely recommend that. I mean, I dabbled in a bit of sales too at the start, but it threw me off my course. I feel like I need like a straight and narrow path, and to go straight down it. And I was a bit all over the place. I definitely still have my moments, but honestly, leasing is where it's at, starting there. You can be, to be the best sales agent, you got to start in leasing.
Agreed, and I did a video on this. I think it's episode number 2. So if you haven't watched it, go back and see it. It's basically where you start your journey, leasing or sales. We always say leasing's the best place to start because it gets you moving a bit quicker, speaking to a lot more people, and also you just kind of make money a lot quicker 100%. As well, right?
I feel like you also meet some of my best clients now came from leasing, came from small little 1-bedroom rentals, even studios. You start from the bottom and you really work yourself up, and you've got so much to look forward to.
Good. And so tell everybody, I know it's been a very kind of hot topic from the messages I've been receiving from you guys. Tell us about your typical day. So how does that start? How does it end? What are the hours like?
Okay, so I have really been recently into my gym era. I loved, I wake up, I can't say I love it, but I wake up around 5 o'clock in the morning. I've got a gym class. I feel I do better in a gym class in the morning rather than going myself.
And why is that?
I feel like you've got everyone else that's woken up early, everyone else, the music's flowing, it's pumping, it's high energy, and it just sets you up for a good day. Anyone again that knows me here, if I've had a good gym class in the morning, I'm having a great day.
I always know when Shanti's been to the gym first thing in the morning because she just walks in, she's ready, and I'm like, you've been to the gym.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I get it.
So do that, go home, get ready, cold shower, get yourself sorted.
So you do cold showers?
Yeah, do a cold shower. So I'm just
Pumped and ready
with
to go.
it. Yeah, and it definitely helps because the heat gets so hot here, so you need a cold shower.
Yeah.
Come to work, coffee, straight onto admin, and get your day sorted.
Talk to me about the structure. So you've got to the office.
Yeah.
What do you focus on? Do you set yourself daily targets or KPIs for yourself?
Yeah.
Tell the guys kind of how you do it.
I feel, so when I come in, it's about your CRM, like your CRM is your Bible, you're updating your leads, because whatever you've done in the evening, you're updating your CRM with the notes, the leads, the listings, offers, anything. And once you've got that out of the way, your mind is clear to go on to, because things just start rapidly coming. It gets to 9 o'clock and you're already getting inquiries. By 8:30, you're sometimes having inquiries. So you want to have done as much as you can in the morning so you feel like prepped and set for your day. Kind of go over what viewings you've got and reconfirming them, and so you're not wasting your time throughout the day thinking, oh, I've got this and this to do. I do tend to set myself KPIs. I come and talk to Ashley a lot. He's like my guru. And we have a little conversation, and and speaking to your peers and like your managers and whoever's around. And obviously when it's early, it's nice and quiet and calm in the office, which is lovely. So you've got more time to really speak to the people that you need to get assistance in how to structure yourself to really be proactive for your day.
I always feel that a structure to your day, especially in this job, can really help you, even in your personal life. So again, waking up early, getting yourself to the gym. I'm going to talk about fitness as well as real estate in a later episode, but setting yourself up for the day mentally can really help you in this job. It keeps you straight. Coming in, knowing what you need to focus on, and again, the formula is so simple, right?
Yeah.
It's just making your calls, getting your listings, and booking your viewings.
Yeah.
That's all you really need to do.
Exactly.
The rest takes care of itself,
Exactly.
right? Go on.
No, I was going to say, and it's just that consistency, and that's what you have put into my mind like every single day, and it's just consistency, and that's you are guaranteed making your money and your money back for the time that you put into it.
100%. And I always say break it down into bite-sized chunks. Okay, so if you've got a weekly target and you know what you need to achieve by Friday, how's that look every day?
Yeah.
Okay, break it down so it's so manageable then. It's not so kind of overwhelming.
Yeah.
Okay, so talk to us then about what's been your biggest challenge that you've kind of faced in the last 12, 18 months that you've been in real estate? I guess there's been many.
I mean, I am all over the place a lot of the time, but it's keeping yourself motivated through the lows, because your lows are low, but your highs are unbelievable. Like there's nothing that can top that feeling. So it's just keeping yourself consistent and that's not that I struggle with consistency, but understanding how to use my resources around me to really be proactive through those times where you're just not feeling it, because you have had a few lows, but as soon as you keep going, you get over that little hurdle. You're like, you get something really good.
And so how do you deal with, you've said maybe you close a deal, you're on a massive big high, you rang the bells, we have a bell in our office, and every time you do a deal, you ring the bell. Everyone claps, it's great. So you're on a high when you close a deal. How do you then deal with the low? So when maybe it's quiet, or you've not had any leads or any deals in a few weeks, how do you mentally cope with that?
Well, one, I come to you and Alex and my therapist, gurus, everything. Have a little cry, get it out my system. They tell me to get on with it. But again, like utilizing gyms and things that really motivate you. Surround yourself with your friends and your peers, because a couple of good conversations with them, like you genuinely feel so much better. Like I am so lucky to be with GTA, because honestly, everyone here we're a family. Like it is such a beautiful family. And I work with all of my best friends. So that helps. But like even the new people that start, everyone's building such amazing friendships. So to know that you've got people that have been through similar situations, are going through similar situations, is such a key aspect to it. Like being able to have that support around you. So just being with your friends, letting yourself feel the low, but knowing that, remembering where you felt the high and what's next to come. Utilizing the gym and just, shit happens. Shit happens, and like we'll always get through it. So
I feel like in this job you go through a roller coaster of emotions. Literally, I always say blood, sweat, tears. You're happy 1 minute, you're sad the next minute, laugh the next minute, cry the next minute.
100%.
And if you're not feeling that, you're not actually in the job.
Yeah, exactly. Right? That's it. It is part of the job. It's in the job description. You'll get it in your contract.
You really will.
Yeah.
Okay. What about common mistakes. Okay, so brokers who join real estate, what do you see from the floor, maybe from new brokers that we've got coming in or have on the floor at the minute? What common mistakes do you see people making, and you're thinking, don't do that? What are you doing?
There's a few, but it's like begging for a listing. Begging for a listing, I hate it because you don't need to beg, and you like at the end of the day, and this is what I say to a lot of my clients, and you know, some people may not agree with it, but I don't work for you. Like, I don't work for you, I work with you.
Correct.
So me working with you is a benefit. Like, it's a benefit, it's a service provided, you know. We work together as a team to get the end result. Yeah. And so begging for a listing is like, I'm so desperate, I need it. Whereas when you kind of pull back a bit, you give them the value that you need, that they need even, you hold that power. Like, they're not going to be able to do that without you. Then they come back to you, and again, it's like building that long-term relationship, and then they'll offer it to you. You're not asking for it anymore. That's how, like, it's different for different aspects, different areas, different communities, investors, families, etc. But I'm a family girl, and I want to build that long-term relationship. Like,
it's all about that, isn't it? I feel like again, it's such an important point, because I feel like most brokers will literally call an owner, never spoken to them before, and the first thing they say is, can I list your property? No. Yeah. Why would somebody...
Why would I do that?
Why would you do that? Yeah. You've got multi-million dirham property that you've got for rent or sell, whatever it's going to be. Why would I give it to you? I've never met you or spoken to you before. Add value.
Yeah.
You know,
take them for a coffee.
Take them for a coffee.
They'll buy the coffee when you're there, but offer them, like, you know.
It's true, though,
and that's it. And it's just being friendly and being kind, knowing your boundaries. Again, and that comes with the begging aspect and things like that, but knowing your boundaries, because you deserve more than that, and you know,
know your worth.
Know your worth for sure.
And okay, let's talk about, obviously, because most of the audience are thinking about moving to Dubai, thinking about getting into real estate. So let's say they've joined a real estate company and they've done their training, which again we talked about. What should they focus on purely for their first month, or the first 3 months, for example?
So calls, like, that's what you need to be focusing on. But you're saying when they're in the real estate company, focusing on your calls. Like, calls, I remember when it was me, Alex, 4 other people, and we're just sat around a little desk. It's literally in the same room, and it was like we were there 9 in the morning till 9 p.m. at night. You're having breakfast, lunch and dinner all there, and you know what, it sounds absolutely intense, but it is. But God, you reap the benefits of it at the end of it. Like, calls to a healthy extent. Like, you don't want to burn yourself out.
So how does that look then? So talk about burning yourself out. What does that look like?
Burning yourself out is like doing that, no breaks in between, not letting yourself eat and like sleep, and living and breathing it, which to an extent you do need to, but you also can't burn yourself out, because by week 2 your body is like not going to be, there's nothing left, like you're not going to have much to give anymore. Exactly. And like, people can hear it, they can hear it through the phone. It's only a phone call, and many people, you won't understand it until you're doing it. But if I'm having a really shitty day, I can't pick up the phone, because I know my calls are not going to be good enough, and like, not good enough, they would be to someone else, but to me that's not my full potential, and I want to give that value. I want to add that value. So
I think also, when it comes to phone calls, you only have one shot, right? So if you're not feeling 100% and you're calling an owner and your call isn't great, down.
Exactly. And then you've lost that.
You've lost it. And how many people are owners getting contacted by a day?
Exactly.
Their brokers are calling non-stop every single day. So what makes you different? Your call is literally what will make you different.
100%.
Good. Okay, let's talk about GTA then.
Yeah.
So how do you feel GTA has helped you with day one Shanti to current day Shanti?
I don't even recognise myself from day one Shanti. Honestly, the growth, the support, like even the training aspects, I get, if I ask for training, I know next day I'll be booked. Like, and that's because they value your opinion, they're there for you, you're not a number, you are part of the foundation of the company. Like, we're a growing company, and I've been here from day one, but And I'm not saying it's just me, but anyone, if anyone needs help, support and training, they've got that. Like they've got that. You don't have that many other places where if you need it on a specified thing, you've got it offered to you and someone's there for you.
And what would you say if maybe somebody's watching that has joined a company, and they're not getting the training, they're not getting the support, what would you maybe advise them?
I would advise to speak to, if you're not necessarily getting through to your sales manager or your floor manager, maybe in a respectful way, you're not going behind their back, but you do tend to need to speak to someone a bit higher up just to say, I don't feel like I'm getting the support that I need in the areas that I do, like I want to progress, you know? And at the end of the day, if they value you as anyone should value as a person, but if they really do in the company, they should be all hands on deck for you. And they really should be there to support you, to help you grow.
I agree, 100%. I think especially in this job where in most cases people are moving from their home countries, leaving their family and friends, they're moving to something foreign, in most cases, again, new industry. So to not have, again, a commission-only job as well.
Exactly, like that's the main part. If you're not getting the support, you, at the end of the day, you pay half your comms or whatever it is to a company. So if you're not getting the support, the value or anything, why are you giving them your money?
100%. And this is why I always think to myself, like, companies hire brokers and they literally give them a laptop, give them a phone and say, crack on, you know, and they fail. Because they haven't been set up right.
Yeah, exactly. They're home within 3 months.
They're home within less than that sometimes, you know? So again, for us, we are very kind of caring when it comes to our brokers. We are like a family, like Shanti says, and I think you've got to be like that. But also brokers need to speak up. If you're not happy or something's not going right, speak up. Because you're not on a salary, you're on commission, every day counts.
100%.
Okay, let's do some quick fire questions.
Go for it.
Okay, I know what the first one's going to be.
Right.
Okay, so morning person or night owl?
I'm a morning girl.
You're a morning
I'm
girl.
a morning
I was going to say it depends on the day.
Yeah, it does. That's for sure. It definitely depends on the day. I mean, tonight it's a Friday, so we're not sure about that.
What's your favourite spot in Dubai right now?
It's so bad, like the gym. That's literally all I do.
Okay, I can relate to that.
Yeah,
that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
I like that. The gym. Coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Coffee, same as well.
Coffee.
And so, what are the 3 most used apps that you use on your phone at the moment?
Kareem, Noon, Instagram. Actually, WhatsApp, but
WhatsApp for sure. And so explain to everybody what Kareem and what Noon is if they don't know.
So Kareem is like taxis, you can put cleaning, you can do literally anything you want on there. You can, food. That should have been my number 1. Noon is like whatever you need within 15 minutes is at your door and it's ridiculous.
It actually makes you so bad. So this app, you can order anything.
Yeah.
You can order whatever you want, you can think of.
Literally order a toaster in 15 minutes.
A toaster, anything you want.
Yeah,
literally comes in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Makes you extremely lazy.
100%.
But that's Dubai. Dubai's so accessible.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. Any last kind of quotes or anything you want to tell anyone or advice you want to give before you go?
Consistency is key. GTA is where it's at.
Yeah.
I hope to see you all here
Nice.
one day.
I'm going to put your details in
cool.
the link or my bio. So if you have any questions, you want to reach out to Shanti directly
100%.
about real estate, just about Dubai life, feel free to reach out to her. She'll be happy to answer any questions.
For sure.
I hope you've liked today's episodes. If you have, please put a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.